Hitting Unreal rank on console is hard enough, but trying to record high quality content while doing that's the real grind. You don't need a $5,000 PC to look like a pro, but you do need the right roadmap. Today, I'm showing you the exact hardware and software stack that I used to go from casual console gamer to content creator without breaking the bank. Let's get started with the first piece of the roadmap, the microphone. The microphone is the most important aspect of a YouTube channel. Having great audio is something that is a must, while amazing video can be sidetracked for the time being. That said, any microphone will work, but the best that I've encountered for console streamers are USB plug-in mics that get plugged straight into the PS5, or for me now, my recording PC. I use the Blue Yeti. I've heard that there are many other microphones out there that are cheaper, that work just as good, as great, or even better. So do some research, look into those mics, but the ones that I use are the Blue Yeti microphones. Or if you want to look at an alternative and more professional microphone, you can look into the Shure MV7, which is more expensive, but a worthwhile upgrade nonetheless. The next thing you need is an amazing monitor. The days of gaming on the TV need to be left in the past. The need for competitive gamers is that they must have a high resolution and refresh rate, especially for console players. Having the best refresh rate as possible is key for staying ahead in the world of competitive gaming. Every bit of reaction time you have that your opponent does not have is integral in winning key fights where your skill is pretty equally matched. That said, shoot for any decent brand monitor that hits roughly 144 Hz refresh rate, and if you're interested in the ones that I have some budget 2K resolution monitors that have a high refresh rate of around 100 Hz from KTC. My monitors are balanced, they are great for resolution and for refresh rate on a budget, which is what I had in mind whenever I was creating this setup. That said, they don't quite meet the 144 Hz resolution I mentioned, but I still love them for the same 2K resolution for editing videos or playing more casual, graphically intensive games that just look beautiful. The next key piece is the computer. Editing on computer / making thumbnails for the channel. Behind every single great channel is a great computer. We all know that computers can be expensive and also be a pain to work with, but why not pick one that just works? One that works every time that you put in a new device, it just connects. A computer where you don't have to mess with driver support, and a computer where you don't need the world's best graphics card to have pro performance. The answer to all these questions to me was simple. I decided to use the M4 Mac Mini base model. It is an outrageous deal at only $600 new and really kicks butt on its own. That said, without the external storage options, it can be a little bit limited. So if you're going to do video editing, I definitely would suggest looking into an external SSD and what I use personally, which is the Crucial SSDs. They provide extreme performance at a very reasonable price. That said, the M4 Mac Mini is a budget powerhouse that eats video editing for breakfast, graphics making for lunch, and streaming for dinner. This thing is an absolute beast. Capture cards are the lifeblood of the stream, making a good stream a professional stream that people want to watch and share. It's important to realize that all capture cards are not created equally. And I do believe that you get what you pay for, and then that's a fact. So in the past, I started with one that was extremely budget, think about $20. This thing broke, it cut off. If you were there in the olden days of the channel, you know what I'm talking about. The resolution was also horrible and it would drop frames all the time. Go for something that is a little bit more expensive if you can afford it. Go for something that you know will be consistent and it will pay dividends in the long run. Not to mention that you finally get to break free of the limitations. Think about it like this. You can finally start doing vertical streaming. You can finally add overlays. You can finally stream without having to break the bank on a new gaming PC. Now, of course, this next one is optional, but the face cam, something that I personally enjoy. I love to interact with chat with the face cam. It makes it really fun for me, and the Razer Kiyo just does it great. It has a built-in O-light for ensuring that me and other creators are well lit and don't need additional lighting for the setup. Having studio lighting is not only expensive, but it gets in the way and it's hard to handle. So the Razer Kiyo is an absolute standout that is not too expensive in my opinion. It also can record audio if you choose to use it that way, but besides that, it makes sure to deliver amazing 1080p performance for the webcam at all times. Now let's talk about the fun extras. For me, I have a keyboard. It's a fun keyboard that I bought. It's a NuFi 65. This is not too expensive. It's a nice budget keyboard, but it sounds great and it has a great action for typing up scripts, for typing in chat, and for doing any other thing on my computer. The next thing, a Stream Deck. This is a new addition to the stream as of this Christmas, and this Stream Deck is absolutely goated as far as maintaining my stream while I'm live. I can make clips, I can make sound effects, I can update counters on stream, I can change my scenes. This Stream Deck has been an absolute game changer. And of course I use OBS to manage all of the Stream Deck functions. That said, I edit my videos on Final Cut Pro, and I use Pixelmator Pro to make my thumbnails. More on that in a future video. Looking at all this gear and software can definitely be overwhelming, but remember, I did not do this all in one day. I started with a basic headset and a dream. I upgraded piece by piece as I ranked up and as I was able to afford more things. And the most important part of this setup is not the software or the hardware, but it is the person sitting in the chair. It's you. So take this roadmap, start where you can, focus on making 1% improvements every single day, and this will change your channel for life. If you want to see more Fortnite gameplay, deep dives into creator tech, and much more, make sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.